Hey traders, welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, April 9th, 2025, we're dissecting NZDUSD, and as always we'll be covering the news and then digging into the chart data to make some informed predictions. Recent news indicates the market is still reacting to Trump's tariff policies, causing volatility and recessionary fears, while the Reserve Bank of New Zealand's interest rate decisions add another layer of complexity. Let's start by looking at the one-day chart. Okay, now focusing on the daily chart, we see a longer downtrend. Looking back to around December 2024, we see the pair hovering around 0.62. By March 2025, we see it steadily decline below 0.60. Recently, we've seen some support around the 0.55 level, but also see it rising back up to approach 0.60 now, but then having major drops. Let's take a closer look at the last few weeks on the daily chart. Now focusing on the recent daily candles, starting around March 31st, 2025, we've seen an attempt to recover, but the last few candles show some pullback. Note the large red candle on April 4th that shows the price dropping significantly. Then note it tries to rise, but has another drop on April 8th. It's now approaching 0.55 again. This level seems to be a key battleground. Now let's switch to the 1-hour chart to get a more granular view of recent price action. This should help us pinpoint some short-term trade opportunities. Here we can see the volatility from the last few days in more detail. Each candle represents an hour of trading. On the 1-hour chart, we can see the pair bouncing around between 0.55 and 0.56 with no clear direction. Let's look closer at the last few hours of trading on the 15-minute chart to get a finer-grained view. On the 15-minute chart, it is mostly ranging. Key levels to watch out for are the 0.5500 and 0.5600 levels. A break below 0.5500 could signal further downside, potentially targeting multi-year lows as suggested by FX Street News. Conversely, a sustained move above 0.5600 might indicate a short-term bullish reversal. We'd need to see strong momentum and confirmation from other indicators. If the price breaks below 0.55, further downside is likely and it may be a good short-term short. If it approaches 0.57, a bullish rally could happen and it may be a good long-term long. Expect rate cuts by the RBNZ in the future, as UBS has said.